What is email marketing automation and how can you use it to grow your business? That's what we're going to talk about today. Email marketing automation is a really powerful tool that you can use to grow your business fast and at scale. Essentially what it does is it takes away the need for you to sit in front of your computer typing emails, manually replying to all of your prospects and your leads and your clients. And so what it does, it supports the efforts that you give in transforming the lives of your clients and allows you to have emails that communicate at different phases, different stages of the client journey on autopilot. That's why it's called automation, right? So a little email robot works away in the background and that engine turns, that robot works away, sending emails out on your behalf to your prospects and to your clients. So how do we use it? Well, it's really rather simple. I always suggest that we focus on 3 core areas. Those 3 areas are leads, prospects, and clients. Now that you know what it is, how do we make use of it? So for leads, these are people that have visited your world and given you their email address in exchange for a freebie, an opt-in bribe, a lead magnet. You may have heard some of these terms. So when we capture people's email address, we then have permission to communicate with them to build relationship. So how are you building relationship through email with your leads? Next, we talk about prospects, and these are people who are in the market. I drive a car, right? And I'm driving along in my car, not thinking about buying a car. Next thing, car breaks down. I'm in the mechanics and the mechanic's like shrugging his head. Oh, this is going to cost a fortune to fix, more than the car's worth. So all of a sudden now, I'm in the market for a car. I'm a car buyer now. I was a car owner, now I'm a car buyer. So now I'm in the market. And in marketing, there's something really important at play here. It's what we call buyer intent. So when buyer intent is at play, this is when you can nurture those people. They become prospects in your world and you can nurture them towards making a purchase, buying what it is that you offer. That's a little bit different to nurturing relationship with leads. This is where you create connection and get them to know, like, and trust you so that there is an emotional connection between you and them. Buyer intent's a little different because this is, man, my car's broke down, I need to fix it. Does that make sense? It's subtle but different. So if you think about what do we do to leads, how do we nurture people who first come into our world to build relationship? And then prospects, how do we work with prospects to guide them towards making a purchase decision? And this is where it's all about packaging the process that you use to deliver your transformation in email. So there's a solid system and a way that you can create what's called a sequence or an automation to deliver really powerful communications that drive people towards becoming a paying client. And then the final one, and the perhaps most often overlooked of all, is clients. I've lost track of the amount of conversations that I've had with my clients when I ask them, so when did you last communicate with the people who paid you money? And the amount of I've lost count of the amount of blank stares, right? When did you last communicate with your clients? What was the last thing they heard from you? Now, you wouldn't be alone if it was just a transactional email and then nothing and it fell off a cliff and we had radio silence, complete radio silence. But you've got such a great and powerful opportunity to nurture the relationships with people who already pay you money, people who already experience your transformation, because these people are 50 to 70% more likely to repeat purchase. Not only that, the thing that drives the sale in the first place is trust and relationship. And so who better to deliver trust and strengthen that relationship in the early part than somebody who's been through the process and can shout and wave a flag at how wonderful you are to others in the world. Testimonials, social shares, referrals. If somebody refers something or somebody to you, then you leapfrog that need to build all of that trust, because you borrow the credibility and the trust from the people recommending, the people referring. So it's really powerful. And this is just 3 of the core ways in which you can use email marketing automation to support your efforts. Now, one thing to note, doesn't replace you, doesn't replace your team, doesn't replace the human element to what you do. That's a misconception, and it doesn't do that. What marketing automation does when it's worked and used right is it allows you to scale. It supports that human interaction and enhances it. It doesn't look to replace, it supports and enhances, so that you can focus on more of that special ingredient, that relationship building fuel that you bring to the mix with your clients. The email marketing automation supports that and allows you to do more, allows you to be more, and allows your business to grow at scale. So focus on leads, focus on prospects, focus on clients. And if nothing else, ask yourself, how do we speak to each of these groups of people? And what information do we need to present to them so that they can make the best possible decision for them? So it's not about you, remember, it's about them and how what you do can deliver transformation to them. Email marketing automation can help you to do that.